Good afternoon and welcome, my fiery friends, to another fiery fun stream. I am your host again, the Infernoman here, and I hope you're having a wonderful day wherever you're at. So, without further ado, let's go ahead, let's jump right into it and show you what exactly we are playing today. So let's go ahead, jump in. Oop, where are we at here? Trying to figure out. Oop, here I am. Wait, hold on. Where is the game? Oh, there we go. Okay, phew. For a second there, I thought we had another technical issue there. That's okay. We're going to good now. So, with that, what are we going to be playing today? Oh, hey, Den Splendid, welcome again. As always, my fellow friends, it's always a pleasure to have you here. Hopefully, you're having a wonderful day where you're at. So, as I was mentioning right now, we are going to be playing a super awesome angelic attacking deck, which is going to be focused on all angels. And again, we're just going to go big and go wide with them. So, let's go ahead and show you our deck today, which is, again, Angelic Hope. So, as always, for those of you who are a little unaware of how this all works, whether, again, you're watching from a replay or if you're watching live right now, as always, we'll talk about the stats of the deck first. We'll go over every single card in the deck. We'll play as many matches as possible, first in best of 1, and we will play, of course, in best of 3. Then we'll see how well the deck does overall, and then from there, we'll kind of give our little evaluation like we always do at the end of it, the good, the bad, and then, of course, if you do like the deck, I'll leave, of course, some links at the end of the stream, so that way you can, of course, add this to your collection if you are interested in doing so. So, long-time viewers of the channel know how we do it. We have to talk about the stats of the deck, of course, before we dive right in. So, Angelic Hope today is going to be a mono-white deck. It is all angels. We're looking at 28 creatures in the deck with also an average mana curve of about 2.5. We also have additionally 4 sorceries and simply 6 enchantments with 22 lands. So, with that, as I just mentioned earlier, Angels today is on the menu. So, as I, of course, I'm going to try to do, we're going to try to gain a ton of life, and hopefully we'll just overwhelm our opponents with the amount of power that Angels brings to the table. So, to get that game plan going right now, hold on one second. That's when got myself a deck for you to go against later in the stream. Okay, definitely. We'll have a little bit of time today. Hopefully, we'll get a chance to do that near the very end. So, yeah, as always, I'm sure you'll be happy to remind me about that. So, thanks for that, Den Splendid. So, in the 1-drop slot, we're starting off with, of course, Case of the Uneaten Feast. Whenever a creature we control enters, you gain 1 life. This case, of course, has another part to it. So, in order to solve it, if you gain 5 or more life, then you can get to the final part, which is you can sacrifice this case, and then creatures in your graveyard gain. You may cast this card from your graveyard until end of turn. This card, of course, is going to be great for us because it'll help us gain a ton of life, but also, in a pinch, say one of the biggest weaknesses of the deck that I usually talk about later on, but I'll talk about it now, is since we're all in on creatures, we tend to get susceptible to wraths. So if we want to avoid getting completely wrecked by that, of course, we then throw in this, which of course we can sacrifice later on after a wrath to then recast everything and then just kind of keep the game plan going. We'll have 2 copies of this to help us with that plan. We'll also have copies of Speaker of the Heaven here. I'm sure many of you have seen this card before. I actually do really like what this card's doing. It's so sweet here. The card, of course, is a simple 1/1. It's a 1/1 human cleric that also has vigilance and lifelink. And creatures, you get to create a 4/4 white angel creature token with flying. You can activate this only, however, if you have more than 7 life above your starting total. So as long as we have at least, what is that now? Hold on. Math here. Think of the math here. That's right. I'm dumb. It's 27 life. 27 plus life, and then we can start making angel tokens with this very easily. And then going into the 2-drop slot, here's one of our stars of the show here, the one and only Gianna, Font of Hope, one of our hopeful cards here that's part of our deck. So she's a legendary angel here that's a 2/2 with flying and vigilance, and it says, each other angel you control enters with an additional +1/+1 counter on it for each angel you already control. So as we keep casting angels, this will keep getting bigger and bigger, pumping them all up, and it'll just be super crazy, out of control hilariousness with us. And then also, it technically kind of also counts as a mana dork, but only for angels, however. We don't do this too often, but again, it is a pretty sweet little bonus for us, so it's just nice to have that. Also in the 2-drop slot, we'll have a simple little angel here, Youthful Valkyrie here, a 2-mana 1/3 here. It's an angel with flying, and also whenever another angel you control enters, put a +1/+1 counter on this creature. So this will, of course, get bigger on its own, which is actually really sweet for us. And finally, to round out 2-drop slot here, although it's not an angel, it does, of course, enable our angels a ton. So we have Bishop of Wings. So this is a 2-mana 1/4 human cleric. And every time an angel enters, you get to gain 4 life. And that's, of course, going to get very quickly out of control for us. And, oh man, our opponent is not going to see it coming. It's going to be so sweet to do this. However, of course, if this card dies, if any angel we control dies, you get to play a +1/+1, you get a 1/1 spirit creature token with flying. So even after a wrath, this card can, of course, just help us kind of build our board, so to speak. Granted, the spirits won't be too strong, but we do have ways, of course, of pumping them up with another card I'll talk about in just a little bit. In order to make sure that our angel package keeps going here, we'll have Inspiring Overseer, a 3-mana angel cleric with 2/1. It has flying, and when it enters, you gain 1 life, draw a card. Simple, clean, and just helps us, of course, keep churning through our deck to get to more of what we need. Another one of the big stars of the show, and of course, I'm sure we have to, of course, talk about this card because it's so sweet for angels. Righteous Valkyrie here, a 3-mana 2/4 angel cleric, and it has flying. So it reads, whenever another angel or cleric you control enters, you gain life equal to that creature's toughness. Oh man, that's so awesome. And as long as you have at least 7 or more life, so again, key number there. 7 is our lucky number. No, literally, it really is our lucky number today. And the next time we have 7 or more life, creatures we control get +2/+2. So having, of course, at least 27 life allows us to keep making angels with our Speaker of the Heavens, and Righteous Valkyrie will just keep pumping up the whole plan. It's going to be so insane when that goes off. Another key creature, of course, is Resplendent Angel to help us keep going wide by making a ton of angel tokens. So it reads, at the beginning of each end step, if you gain 5 or more life this turn, create a 4/4 white angel creature token with flying and vigilance. However, if you want to, you can also use a bunch of your mana, 6 mana to be total, where it says, until end of turn, Resplendent Angel will get +2/+2 and lifelink. So this can pump itself up and just start making tokens on its own. It's an incredible card for us and really an awesome staple for angels. Oh, let's see. Hold on. Oh, we got a new follower. It's hey, yo. How you doing there, Tatamus? Hopefully, again, you're having a wonderful day where you're at. Thank you again for joining us on our Fiery Fun stream today. Hopefully, you're having a wonderful day wherever you are at. Thanks again for that. We're just kind of covering over right now the deck tech for the deck, and then we're going to be jumping into a bunch of matches today for the next couple hours. So, again, happy to have you here. Kayla's Reconstruction here is, again, another one of our so sweet cards here. I mean, I actually never played this card until today. So, I mean, granted, yes, we played it in testing, but honestly, realistically, this is an amazingly card, and it's actually pretty gnarly. So let's talk about this for just a moment here. Kayla's Reconstruction is a 3 and X sorcery that reads, look at the top 7 cards of your library. You put X amount of artifacts and or creature tokens with a mana value of 3 or less from among them onto the battlefield. You put the rest on the bottom of your library in a random order. So, oh my goodness, this card is hilariously cool here. The card, of course, as you just see, we're going to have hopefully a bit of bunch of mana extra left over to then recast everything. This is a great card to either go if you want to just finish off your opponent, or say like we have to deal with a Wrath, then we have a way of rebuilding everything by then spending a ton of mana to get this going. Granted, our deck may look pretty fair, but we do have ways of building up a ton of mana, which I'll talk about in just a moment here. But one of our other key pieces here, and a brand new one to, of course, the Angels that I absolutely love. I played this card, of course, on one of our deck techs a couple weeks ago, Leyline of Hope. So let's talk about this card one more time. It's a 2-mana enchant. I'm sorry, it's a 4-mana enchantment. Wow, math is hard, by the way. So, Leyline of Hope, a 4-mana enchantment that reads, if the hope is in your opening hand, you may begin with it on the battlefield. And if you gain life, you gain that much life plus an extra 1 instead. And again, the key number here is 7. So, wow, literally 7 is our lucky number today. As long as you have 7 or more life total in your starting life total, creatures we control +2/+2. So think of this as extra copies of Righteous Valkyrie that are very, very hard to get rid of. It's an amazing card here. So basically, with this out, pumping up with Leyline of Hope, we'll pump up with Righteous Valkyrie. We'll make a ton of angels with Speaker of the Heavens. Oh my goodness, this deck is insanely cool. I actually really like it. Honestly, I realized we haven't actually played angels in a couple years now, so it's actually pretty nice and refreshing to do it. Now, some people may be asking as they look at this game plan, Infernoman, you have some green sources right here. I'll talk about that in just a moment here, and I'll explain my reasoning as to why we're only going in mono white. But let's go ahead, let's finish up the rest of the deck tech. So, since we're all in on mono white, this gives us a little bit of access to more utility than most other decks like this. So, Iganjo, Seed of the Empire is one of our lands here. It also can be utilized as pseudo removal if we need it in a pinch. We have 10 planes. Cavern Souls, because we're mostly going to be naming, of course, angels to make sure they're uncounterable against our opponents. We have Mutavaults here. May look a little weird, but technically they can be considered angels if we then turn it on. So this is more of our plan, I guess I would say, I don't know, plan C to the deck, in case everything goes completely awry. But hopefully it won't get to that point. Any case, this will just help us, of course, finish off our opponent in a pinch. And finally, we are going to be a little greedy today because we are mono white, but Nykthos Thranduil Nyx is going to be an amazing card for us. So this card, of course, allows us to then tap and get a ton of extra mana equal to the devotion of that color. So we're all in on mono white, and that's the reason why we want to do that. So ideally, I guess I should backtrack a bit here. So hear me out for a second here. So with Nykthos out, and of course, you will have Leyline of Hope. You technically already have now 2 pips to the mono white devotion. By then casting a course of a couple extra angels and maybe even Bishop of Wings here, you'll get a ton of extra devotion, which then allows you to cast a lot of your cards and even Kayla's Reconstruction a lot faster and much easier than just overwhelm your opponent and destroy them. Oh my goodness, I'm so excited to do this. This is going to be so sweet. Now, if you do want to take this in the best of 3, and of course, we are going to do that a little bit later today, we are going to have some extra options here. So, in the off chance that maybe your opponent's going super wide, we will also have cards like Authority of the Consuls here. So you can bring these in, swap out maybe your Case of the Uneaten Feast. It really depends on how it goes. So that way, you force their opponents to have their creatures enter tapped, and also you'll be able to gain a ton of life off of that. So that helps us, of course, build up our game plan if we're a little slow. If we just want to push through a ton of creatures, all of our angels are mono white, so then we can just use Brave the Elements here, give everything we have protection from the color we choose to, and then just force through the remaining points of damage. If our opponent is going to be a little cheeky with their combos, and there are some combo decks we got to be aware of, such as got to deal with Hidden Strings now. If that goes off in best of 3, you can then bring in Deafening Silence here, and then you could then just kind of slow your opponent down. You could slow down, of course, control decks. Dan Splendid, did I see new faces from your avatar? Yes. Yes, you did. I got a couple of nice little sweet upgrades, of course, on my system over here, so I was able to make room for a couple more, I guess you could say, neat little expressions here. So let's just see that you'll see a little bit more of my alternative emotions as time goes on here. So we won't be limited as much anymore. But moving on, we'll then, of course, have for Catch-All Graveyard Hate, as always, Soul Guide Lantern here. As always, I absolutely love this card. Got to have a copy of that. We'll have Grand Abolisher here, just a single copy. But again, this is just to slow down opponents that are trying to then cast stuff on our turn. So this will slow down, of course, their ability to then cast any or activate abilities of artifacts, creatures, or enchantments. So this is actually nice for us. Only a single copy because it's only very niche, but I threw it in there just why not give it a try. Mass Vandal is green. I know, but hear me out for a second here. It's not as goofy as you think it is, but with the fact that we say we name Cavernous Souls with Angels here, we can then cast Mass Vandal here. It is a shapeshifter and changeling, so in other words, it is an honorary angel for our deck. It enters, we can exile maybe one of our angels that got blown up here, and then we can exile an artifact or enchantment in opponent control. So that's why we have a copy of that. And later into the game, if we want to bring in some 4-drops here, we also have Sigarda here, Font of Blessings here. So it's a Selesnya Angel here with flying, and it gives all of our permanents hexproof. And then we can look at the top card of our library at any time. And that allows us to count angel spells and human spells. Thankfully, all of our creatures are both human and or angel. So that's actually going to help us, again, just churn through our deck if we need maybe this instead of, say, like, oh, I don't know, the Leyline of Hope. So that's an extra option for us in the deck. And then finally, not too often you're going to bring this in, but maybe against certain decks out there, we have a copy of Angel of Grace. It is a little interesting, and it's a little clunky at times because it's 5 mana, but if we do need it in a pinch, we can then utilize this to kind of prevent ourselves from dying on the spot, and this can hopefully buys us at least one extra turn in case we need that against certain opponents. But otherwise, that is the whole deck for you, everybody. I know it is a little weird with the green on the side here, and I know it's a little funky because we are sacrificing and getting a little risky and greedy with our mana base, but I honestly believe this should be fine for us for today. Now, I know what some people may be saying. Infernoman, usually when it comes to decks like this, don't you want to play Selesnya for Collected Company? Normally, yes. However, the version we're playing today, since we're all in on Leyline of Hope and we really want to go all hard on the life gain, I figured maybe we can get away with that because, again, we'll be utilizing Nykthos here along with Kayla's Reconstruction to help cast out everything. But is this the best way to take angels in the future for Explorer? Well, there's only one way to find out. So I don't know about you, but I'm super excited to see how this deck does. Let's go ahead, let's take it into Explorer, and let's see how well it does. All right, with that, jump into some ranked because we want to see how legit this deck is. So let's play now. So as always, as I mentioned, we will be playing best of 1. Can this go hard? I sure hope it does. I'm really, really hyped for this. But hopefully we will not get blown out here. It would be terrible if we do. But otherwise, while we're loading this up, let me know how you're all doing, everybody. Is there decks out there that you are playing right now that you're enjoying? Is there something you're refining out there? Stickman Jake. Welcome, my fiery friend. Thanks again for joining us today. Hopefully, again, you're having a wonderful day wherever you're at. As you see right now, we're just getting started right now. I'm playing Mono White Angels. So here we go, everybody. First one. Okay, I'm super excited. Okay, so we got Plains. Got to nick those here for some Devotion. Mutavault here will be nice later on. We have Speaker of the Heavens, Bishop of Wings here, Vigus Valkyrie. Okay, so in order to avoid making this too clunky here, we're going to have to probably name, I guess, either human or cleric. I think it'll have to be cleric, so that's going to be why. Okay, so with that, we'll put down our Plains first. Speaker of the Heavens. Let's go. Let's go. Show me what you got, opponent. Show me what you got. Tap land. Okay, that's cool. Put down Nykthos. We'll swing here. All right. So all we just need to do is Mutavault comes in. Righteous Vow. Okay. So let's see. Azorius here. So that probably means we might be dealing with a Either Counterspell's coming soon, or we're going to be dealing with a Wrath. Which one's it going to be? I guess we'll find out soon enough. Tanimus, did you build those decks, or do you use a source? Oh. As in, do I use, like, another website for, like, building all this stuff, or are you asking, like... I'm sorry. I guess I'm a little confused there. Wait. Opponents. Already. Here we go, everybody. It's going to be Counterspell City today. But it's fine. It's fine. Most of the time, like, sometimes I look at old deck techs that I do, and I try to come up with stuff that maybe we haven't played in a while here. To be honest, we played Angels, I don't even know now. I think it was like maybe like 1 or 2 years ago now. It's been so long since we played Angels. But Angels has definitely changed a lot since we originally played it. So I figured, you know what? Let's do it today. Let's play some Angels. All right, so with that, how do we do this here? I guess, Giada. Do you have another Counterspell, opponents? Ugh. This is going to be one of those days, everybody. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. I won't be mad. Get her 15. Okay. And we'll end. But yeah. Sometimes I do get inspired by other decks out there, and I kind of play whatever I feel kind of tickles my fancy. But I try to at least look at old deck techs that we've done after a certain point, because there are definitely some decks that I love playing over and over again, like Burn or Aggro or Creature decks. But sometimes, you know, even as little as a couple months go by, and sometimes you could have new tech that comes in that kind of refreshes old stuff out there. Oh, there you go. See, everybody? There you go. He's got the Supreme Verdict in hand, so this is going to be absolutely disgusting. But it's okay. As long as we can try to get a little cheeky with him, we should be able to kind of dance around that. So, this is how we're going to do it. So, we're going to have to turn on Mutavault here. Alright, and then take out the Narset. Narset down. Okay. Alright, opponent. I mean, you have a Wrath, so now we kind of have to play around that a little bit. So this is going to get a little clunky for a bit, everybody, but hang in there. Hang in there. We're going to have to force our opponent to waste a ton of mana to do this. To Fairy. Coming on in. Okay. So this is going to be a bit of a tricky one, but we're going to try to see if we can fight around it. The good news is this is exactly why I threw in Mutavault, for these situations. But we'll see. Animus, is Explorer your favorite format? I enjoy Explorer with all the possibilities to build different decks. Yes. The reason why I like Explorer was Explorer has also the, how do I put this? The least amount of shenanigans with alchemy cards. I've said it many times on stream right now, and I'll say it one more time. I do not like alchemy cards in Historic. I do, of course, like Timeless because it is a very high-powered format. But sometimes I do want to play something that's not as high-powered. And it's actually kind of nice to play Explorer. Especially now that Pioneer Masters came in, we got a ton of extra cards that are now added to this format. So it definitely gives us even more to work with here. But I'm still kind of also trying to backtrack a bit and figure out what I enjoy playing from other formats. So, good question on that one, though. Okay. Let's see. I guess... How do I want to do this here? I guess I'll just turn on Mutavault again. I know. Not the most exciting, but it is fine. We're going to have to just do it this way. Okay. Go to face here. Down to 12. It's going to be a little hard trying to get around... Oh, wow. Down to 10. All right. Portable Hole. I'm surprised our opponent has not used the Field Ruin yet to take out the Mutavault. But unfortunately, they are going to start slowing us down a ton here. And then, okay, High Noon. That's okay. All right, opponents. All right, draw a card. That's fine. We need to move quickly. But right now, we'll probably bounce back and forth between Explorer. I have a Timeless deck that I'm actually going to put out tomorrow on my YouTube channel. And then also, for those that are unaware, we're also going to try to play a little bit more Brawl. I have some exciting, fun Brawl decks that I'm going to be showing off on stream, hopefully, over the next couple weeks as we go through the holiday season. Another Mutavault. Okay, so at least we have some backup there. That's nice. That's very nice for us. Okay, so Speaker of the Heavens. This, of course, also exemplifies one of the problems with Nick, though. So if we don't have the mana, this is where it gets a little clunky for us. Opponent. Yep, there it comes. Field of Ruin. But that's actually fine for us. I'm actually not super annoyed by that. And here's why. We do need at least one more white source. That way we can start casting Bishop of Wings. Okay, so that doesn't do its thing. And we'll pass. All right, opponents. It's getting a little hard to dance around everything here, but we're going to keep trying, everybody. Can't give up. We will try. Opponent's going to keep taking up Teferi, though, so this is now going to be... It's going to be a bit of a losing battle. All right. Memory Deluge. Okay. Well, they keep gaining a ton of cards. I mean, again, we have plenty of cards, but it's just so awkward because I'm expecting them to use that Wrath at some point, but we'll try. Dense Planet. My deck has been working on is definitely Esper Horror Control deck. Oh. No surprise from you there, Dense Planet. You love those rooms. I would definitely say, I'm sure, of course, your set of the year was Duskmourn. I'm sure that was your set. That actually does lead me to a question I actually do want to ask everyone. I asked already on our YouTube channel, but I'll probably throw it out there again. For those of you that are watching, what is your card of 2024? So, the only twist, of course, is it has to be a card that came out this year. Yes, I know One Ring has dominated until they just banned it in Modern. Amped Raptor is also an incredibly awesome card, but I don't know if I would name that like the card of the year. So, I don't know. Let me know what your thoughts are about what you think is the card of 2024. I would love to hear from all your thoughts. I'm going to put together, of course, my YouTube short soon about what I believe is the best card. I just wanted to hear what everyone else's thoughts were. Okay, from here, Mutavault, again, turn on. How far up are we on this? Okay, 7. He has to ultimate at 8. Okay. Okay. Opponents, what do you have? Can't turn on the High Noon, so we'll see. Oh, no, not the rooms, the horror theme deck. Oh, with Ashiok. Okay, sorry, my mistake there. I misread you there, so my bad. Sorry. But to be fair, you kind of also mixed me up a little bit there because you've played quite a few variants, if you will, of different decks utilizing that. Okay, so we're at 26. Our opponents might, I feel like their opponent's going to have to Wrath now in order to shut off Speaker of the Heavens before it starts making Angels. Yep, there it was. There it was. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Okay. So with that, we have 26. Opponent is at 9. Is there any way out of this without Teferi screwing us over right here? Oh, that Kayla's Reconstruction would be nice right now, but we're in a really awkward spot. Okay. Inspiring Overseer. Come on, land. I need a land right now. Just to help draw something here. We hit the magic number of 27, but sadly, I don't think this is going to... We're not going to survive this one. We didn't really quite hit as hard as I wanted to. So, this might be a washout for us. Yeah, March of the Whirly Light. They have more than enough removal for us. All right. Is our opponent going to ultimate this turn? If they ultimate, we are dead. Because every time they draw cards, they will have enough for us. Okay, they draw again.
We need to move quickly.
Dense Planet. I honestly have an idea, or even for you as an interest, Rakdos Chandras, but go Snowlands for Blood in the Snow. Oh, that's actually kind of spicy. I've never heard of that. Well, as always, you can always leave that deck list for us in the Discord, so I actually am kind of curious about that. Let me see that later on. Or if you do actually have it built, you can also face off against me. I'll take that. I'll take on that deck. That sounds interesting. Okay, so I have no idea how we're going to do this here, but we'll try. Bishop of Wings. We'll try for at least maybe a turn or more, because if they ultimate, once that's done, it's done, because there's not really a way we're going to be able to go around that. We kind of actually got fumbled by not having any lands. All right. Well, I think that's going to be it for us. We didn't get enough lands, and we kind of got blown out there by the Teferi. There really wasn't much we could do, but that's okay. Dang. Sadness. All right. We'll try again. Let's go. We'll try one more time. We're going to see... Well, actually, not one more time. We're going to try again, what I mean is, and we're going to see how well we do. All right. Let's do this. Show me what you got, opponents. I am ready for you. Okay, so Cavalier Souls, which is nice, so it makes things uncounterable. Speaker of the Heavens, Giada to help turn stuff out. And we have a Ley Line of Hope at the start here. Oh, nice. Ley Line of Hope is out on the field. All right. Yep, that's right, opponents. They're regaining life. A Boreal Grazer. Okay, so they're ramping. Den Splint it. Very on point for Snow Day. I haven't built it yet because, you know, Wildcards is lacking. Also, don't forget to check the mail. You can get 1,000 X points for free. Oh, that's right. Yeah, free points a day if you want to do that. Okay, so we'll hopefully be able to then just gain a ton of life here with Leyline and Speaker of the Heavens. Canyon Crab. Ooh. What kind of deck are you playing, opponents? Simic Butts, maybe? I don't know. I'm intrigued to see what they got. So with that, let's see. I guess we'll name Cleric. This allows us to play Bishop of Wings. We swing. They can't change the power for this, so we just gain some life. That's good. Okay, so... Oh, already? Opponent, we just got started. Aw. Oh, well. I guess they just couldn't handle our upcoming Angels. So, yay. Yay. Okay, I'll take a free win there. If a win's a win, I guess. It's all good. It's all good. Okay, anyway, moving on. So we get our dailies done. As always, kids, make sure to finish your dailies so that we can get all your free goodies here. There we go. So we got some gems, got some gold, got a free card. We're going to go right back into it. Right back on in. Feeling good. All right, all right, all right. Get another awesome match going. All right, feeling good about this one. We got this. We got this. Okay. All right, so for this one, a little bit of a clunky mana base, but it technically does work because Nykthos, Cavalier Souls, does cast our creatures, so I'm going to feel a little greedy here. Hopefully this won't screw me over, but we'll see. Den Splint it. Maybe not just Chandra's, but maybe some Liliana's maybe? Oh, that actually forgot. I realized that was actually an idea I had a little while ago, which was the Liliana game plan. We'll name Angel, so we can cast our Youthful Valkyrie next turn. Getting at least one plane would help us with Case of the Uneaten Feast, but we'll see. Hopefully our plan didn't make us too greedy here, but I'm going to try. Okay, they shock themselves. Blade covers out. Oh, okay. So they're going to try to go off with the Bogle's plan. We did that last week on stream. It was a really sweet deck, but let's see. Can our opponent, however, pull it off themselves? So, let's see. We'll name Cleric on this one. Youthful Valkyrie. All right. So once we get the Nykthos out, we should be able to start going off with Righteous Valkyrie and everything. So that should be sweet. All right, opponents. Show me what you got. You got 1 mana open. Opponents. Okay, there we go. They got the land. They're still there. Ethereal Armor. All right. Well, are we in trouble yet? Oh boy. They're getting big. Ouch. Okay, it's fine though. We're only at 15. Okay, great. We did get an actual planes, which is going to be nice for us in the future. Nykthos here. We will... How do we do this here? Okay, I think... Do our thing here. Put a Case of the Uneaten Feast down. Oh, wait. Oops. I think I messed that up. Never mind. No attacks yet. Wow. I am dumb. It's okay. It's okay. We can still fix it, everybody. We can still fix it. So, okay. So we should be able to gain the life back with Inspiring Overseer into Righteous Valkyrie. Sentinel's Eyes. Okay. What's going off here? Putting another Glade Cover Scout down. Commune with Spirits. Okay. So we're going to get hit here, but it's not going to kill us. So that does buy us time. Bogles. What is that? Oh, good question. So way, way back in the day, and this makes me feel extremely, extremely old, by the way, there was an old deck that had a card called Slippery Bogles. So Slippery Bogles, way, way back in the day, is just a simple 1/1 creature, and it just had 1/1 and hexproof. So think of it like this card right here. Literally that, except it was called Slippery Bogle. You basically stacked a ton of auras onto it like we did last week, and just made it basically almost impossible to get rid of. So that was the reason why it's called Bogles. Over time, however, we've gotten other cards that are 1/1s like this, like Glade Cover Scout, that kind of does the same thing. So good question on that one. It's a reference to an old deck, if you will. Plains. We will play... Okay, this time we'll do it right. So Righteous Valkyrie. Gain a ton of life. Okay, so with that... And no attacks yet. Okay, so... Calyx. Doing its thing. So we're going to have to sacrifice Useful Valkyrie here just to survive the hit. Right? They tap. Alright. A little scary here. We'll block. Okay. So what does this push us out to? We go down to 3? Yikes. Okay. Okay. We'll see. Can we get around this? Can we gain enough life to survive the next hit? We have an Inspiring Overseer, which will help us gain some life and help us draw a card. We need at least maybe, I don't know. I guess I need the Kayla's Reconstruction. Alright, opponent makes a copy of Ethereal Armor. Although, granted, I did punt a bit in this match, so that's kind of what didn't help me out at all. But, let's see. Okay, so... Make a ton here. Put this into play. Keep the new one, just in case. Make a bit more mana. Up to 6. Come on, deck. Give me a good hit here. Give me a good hit. Okay. Not enough, unfortunately. We will gain some life. Up to 13. No attacks. I guess that probably was not enough for us. Dang. We kind of messed up a little bit there, but that's okay. That's okay, everybody. That is fine. Opponent, Sentinel's Eyes. Right. Constellation going off. Can we survive this hit here? I don't know. Probably not. We'll see. Dense Planet. Calyx is very strong in Brawl, and you can make budget variant of the deck and still be able to steamroll through opponents. Yes, that is very true. That is very true. Alright, opponent is going off here. Yikes. But it's okay, everybody. It's okay. We've got this. We still got this. Maybe. Maybe. Alright. So we'll pump up everything. Can we survive the hit here? Let's see. This doesn't have trample, so we... Okay. Okay. Inspiring Overseer. Well, I guess it doesn't really matter what we do. We're kind of in a bad spot here, no matter what. I think that's game. Wait, is that game? I think that's game. Let's see. Yep. Dang. Okay. Math is not my best, everybody, but that's okay. We'll get him on the next one. Not a big deal. Tanimus, is that a mutant deck? No, it was not. It was just, looks like it was just auras stacked on top of cards that were could not be destroyed. That's okay. We will, of course, move on to the next one. I still feel pretty good about this deck. It's okay. Don't worry, everybody. You will see the power of angels come to life soon enough. Don't worry. I'm feeling good still. All right, so with this one, we have the Kayla's Reconstruction. We have the Speaker of the Heavens, Giada here. The only thing is, it's a little awkward because we don't have a white source here. Maybe, okay, I probably might have to readjust maybe in the halfway point a little bit of the mana base. Just that way we're not getting completely wrecked here, but that's okay. Opponent will go first, so... Can we be greedy with this hand? I think that's the question I need to ask is, can we be greedy? Let's see. Honestly, though, even if I lose, I don't really care about my rank that much. I'm just trying to have as much fun as possible on these matches here. But let's see what we got. Land of Hope. Okay, tap land. Youthful Valkyrie. Alright, with that, we will play Nykthos Shrine to Nyx. Can just get one more white source. We should be good to go here. Oh yeah. Alright, so our greediness did pay off. Okay, so with that, we will play Giada here. Our opponent blows it up. I mean, that's annoying, but that's fine. Dense Planet. I say Rakdos control is possible, right? It is possible. It might be a little tricky, but it is doable. Alright. They take down. Annoying. But this is fine, everyone. This is fine. Okay, so we got Cavernous Souls, too. We will name it on Angel. We will play Speaker of the Heavens. And Youthful Valkyrie. Okay, so we have a way to victory here. We just need to start going off with our Angels, and also we can rebuild with Kayla's Reconstruction. So, each player discards a card.
Don't overthink.
Okay. What do we discard here? I feel like it's going to have to be the Resplendent Angel, which is unfortunate, but it has to be done. Opponent will make a zombie. Yeah, Waste Not is very annoying. Fatal Push, okay. Oh, jeez. All right, well, there goes all of our cards. So we'll try to find a way around this, everybody. So let's see. I mean, there's not really anything else I can do, and I really don't want them to keep dropping stuff on us, but if we have to, we have to. All right. I really kind of wish we took out that Liliana when we did, but now it's going to be ticking up, so it's going to be very frustrating for us to get around. Shieldred, okay. Not looking too good, everybody. All right. Okay, okay. That's fine. Throw away the Mutavault. They make some mana, but it doesn't really do anything for them, so that's fine. Opponent swings. Nope. Okay. We draw. Okay, it's a land. Okay, so I guess at this point, let's see, hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 2. Wait, hold on. Oh, hold on 1 second. Hold on. Do I pay 1? Alright. Not really anything else I can really get here. So, I guess Bishop of Wings? But unfortunately, Liliana can tick down still. So that's kind of puts us in a really awkward spot. No matter what we do here. Wow. Okay, well, maybe my mana base is a little too greedy for us. Maybe that's probably what's hurting us. Maybe I need to trim down a Mutavault or two just to make room for a couple extra planes. Okay, down to 14. Alright, come on, deck. Righteous Valkyrie. So, with that. Yeah, maybe I was a little too greedy here. We'll make an adjustment a little bit later on. Pass. Okay. Because normally, I guess you could say without, like, maybe 1 or 2 Mutavaults is all I need. Maybe not 3. But let's see. Builder's Talent. Can't make us a discard because we already have everything discarded. One's got 1 card in hand to go to level 2. It's going to start draining us out here very quickly here, but they swing. We're down to 8. Okay, come on, deck. No extra removal, so we should be okay here. We draw. Giada. She kind of can keep us alive. Gain some life. We hit Liliana to make sure she doesn't do any more shenanigans. So she's down.
It's no fun when they
okay, so is there a way out of this? That's the biggest question right now. Will they go up to level 3? Well, our opponent is outdoing us with life gain here. We turn on Mutavault. We will block. Block Shieldred. Down to 5. All right. We're still not out of this yet. 3. Down to 1. Okay. So we go up for a moment here. Is this going to kill us? I guess we'll find out right now. Gain 3 life. Up to 5. Okay. Wow, we barely survived there. 6 life? All right. Now we're talking. Whew, that was too close. Okay, 24. Gain some life there. That's angels for you, everybody. Yes. Feeling good right there. All right. Angels making a comeback. Look at that. 21 from the brink. Wow. I can't believe we actually got around that. I cannot believe that. Wow.
A fight?
Okay, they make a sacrifice a creature. I mean, that's fine. So, let's see. What do we get rid of then? I guess Inspiring Overseer goes bye-bye. Okay. Whew. Wow. Back up to 21. Out of nowhere. I mean, that's the power of angels for you, everybody. Look at that. That's insane. Draw a card. Case of the Uneaten Feast. Okay. So, hold on. Make a ton of mana. All right. Turn on Resplendent Angel. All right. Now we're talking, everybody. Woo! Actually, have Gianna go over here. Down to 10. Wow, what a turnaround. Look at that. Gain all the life. Oh, my goodness. Yes, angels, everybody. Wow. I cannot believe we turned that around. I need to clip that later on today. But that right there is the power of angels, everybody. You cannot beat our heavenliness. Take that, opponent. Take that. Do you have an answer? They need a wrath basically to come back. Yeah, life gain is still good. Life gain is so good. We had no business coming back from that. Wow, we were pretty much dead. We literally were down to 1 life, and then we drew into what we need. But I will have to kind of make a tweak a little, probably about halfway through the stream. I will say that right now. But man, I love that. I'll probably make that a short later this week. So hopefully we get that going there. All right, opponent, what do you got? What do you got? You need some way to fight us, opponents. All right. I guess at that point we'll just block there. We have more than enough life, so I don't really care, but all right. Down to 37. Sure, that's fine. We still have plenty of life. No fear from the Shieldred. Okay, 3 mana open, opponent. Do you have any answers for us? Fatal Push. Sure, that's fine. We could just kind of recast it later on. I'm surprised they didn't get rid of the Righteous Valkyrie. I was really surprised about that one. But at this point, they only have 2 mana open, and there's no way they can blow up the whole board anyway. So we are definitely good to go here. There you go, everybody. Oh, man. Angels. Life gain. Too good. Too good. Never underestimate the power of gaining life. Wow. They put the whole board on that one. Go over to 18. Okay. That's fine, opponents. We draw. But it doesn't matter because we still got there. Woo! Yeah. Feeling good about that one. Did we have fun? Yeah, we had fun with that match. I love this. Oh, sometimes, I swear. That's why I love this game so much, because sometimes out of nowhere, you get those comebacks, and you just come back and win. Oh, man, okay. That was a great one. That was really showcasing the highlights of why I like this deck. Yes, we got our first win for the day, everybody. At some point, I will probably have to make a tracker to kind of keep track of this stuff, because I'm not very good with numbers, but you get the idea, everybody. Okay, so moving on. Let's see what we can get to next. So most likely it's going to be 1 or 2 more best of ones, and we're going to jump to best of 3. I'll make one minor adjustment and probably add in 1 more planes for our deck, just to make sure we have enough to cast what we need. All right, so speaking of that, yeah, so we got a plains, which is nice. We will need, of course, another extra one in order to cast those Bishop of Wings. But hopefully we'll get there. Plains, right, opponent? Show me what you got. Tap land for Steam Vents. Okay, Mutavault, that's fine. Nykthos. Giada. But will she survive? Is it probably means that they have early game removal or counter spells? It's going to be one or the other. Or both. Oh, they're Grixis. Interesting. All right. Well, Mutavaults. We will play Resplendent Angel. Coming in with an extra counter on it, so it's a 4/4. Go for the throat. Oh, come on, opponents. Really? That's annoying. But it's fine. It's still early. We got time. Grixis usually means that they're going to have a ton of removal. And, okay, Interplanar Beacon. Are they playing Super Friends? Control? Okay. Fable the Mirror Breaker coming in. Make a Gobbo. Our turn. Okay, we've got a Plains, which is great. We need that. Play Bishop of Wings. Play Inspiring Overseer. Gain a ton of life. Life. Draw another card. There we go. The Righteous Valkyrie's in, everybody. Okay. So can we get there? If our Angels survive a little bit here, we can make a little extra mana and then go off with the Kalos Reconstruction. We have Righteous Valkyrie. And we also have another Bishop of Wings, which is actually really, really nice for us, too. Shambling Ghast. Okay. I guess they're... Wait, are they like Grixis tokens? Or like treasures? They do swing. Cheeky opponents. Let's see. Do I want to? No, I'll just let it go. We can gain the life back pretty quickly. So I'll let that go. Resplendent Angel. There we go. Okay. So, how do we do this here? How do we do this? Okay. So, Giada. Tapped. Okay. And then... Wait, is there a way? Okay, I think... Okay. 5 mana open. Play Bishop of Wings. We will play Resplendent Angel. Get a ton of life. Nice. There we go. Got all that life back. Easily. Okay. So, we swing with Inspiring Overseer. Okay. Do you have an answer, opponents? Deadly Dispute. Okay. Alright. That's fine. This is fine. They draw some cards, make some treasures. Down to 17. Make another Angel token. Gain some more life. Okay. Nice. There we go. 39. Okay. Feeling good so far. But I have to be aware that our opponent has to have some plan. They're making a ton of mana. And they still have 5 cards in hand. I don't know what they're trying to do, but we will have to... We're going to have to overwhelm them next turn here. So, let's see. I guess block now. Take out the creature. But I'm guessing there has to be a Wrath. Somewhere in there has to be a Wrath. You can't tell me you have that much without a Wrath opponent. Probably like a Meat Hook Massacre, if I was to guess. That's my guess. Or... Yeah, he's ramping the treasures. Don't worry, we will have that Magic Core Stencil in it. Ah, there it was. Ugh. Jeez, come on. No. Deadly cover-up, everybody. Alright, so there goes the board. It's fine. We can still rebuild. And then our opponent will get rid of... What did they get rid of? Or is it our Resplendent Angel? Okay. Alright, wow. We got wasted there. Totally got wasted. There goes our other Angels. But we did get a ton of tokens back, so that's nice. Our opponent's going to have to beat down. So, see? We still get some spirits. That's cool. Bishop of Wings again. Okay, so here's how we do this. Righteous Valkyrie coming in. Yes! Yes! All right. Victory on that one, everybody. Oh, that was a great way to recover. Okay, there we go. Another victory under our belts today, everybody. Very, very nice. Yeah, Deadly Cover-Up is a very good Wrath for black. I'm not going to lie. I was very surprised with how well it's doing. So kudos on our opponent for trying to stop us there. But we had, of course, our backup plan. So making those extra tokens did make a difference there. I'm so glad we played that Righteous Valkyrie after the Wrath. So that was really nice. Okay. Okay, so we'll play one more in best of one. And then we're going to jump to best of three. As I mentioned, we will make a small tweak to the deck to make sure we don't screw ourselves too much on the mana base. And then from there, we'll play some best of three. Don't worry, Dunsplint. You will be queued up today. So if you do want to play, we'll have you, of course, play a little bit near the end of the stream. I will, of course, save some time for you. Don't worry. I have not forgotten. But otherwise... Oh, jeez. All right, feeling good now. Feeling good. Ready for you, opponents. Show me what you got. Okay. So we have our planes here, which is awesome. We have a Leyline of Hope, Bishop of Wings here. This is actually a sweet hand. Ooh, this is a very sweet hand. So we do have Bishop of Wings, gain a ton of life. Kayla's Reconstruction can start helping us just go off here. But of course, this is assuming our opponent is not playing anything super scary, but we'll see. Leyline of Hope enters. All right. And with that, show me what you got, opponents. Opponents, you there? Hello? Opponents, you there? A little quiet out here. Okay. Well, while our opponent is trying to figure stuff out here, and we're closing... Okay, there they are. There they are. Okay, Monastery Swiss here. Ooh, it's mono red. Well, I think this is the best matchup for us. Because you definitely want, when it comes to fighting against mono red, you want to gain all the life. Once you start gaining life against mono red, and I should know because I am considered mostly a mono red aggro player, I know from firsthand experience. Once you start gaining life, you pretty much can steamroll your opponent very quickly. Alright, so with that, another planes. Bishop of Wings. Our opponent will either need to start pumping to get around that right now, or they will lose. Okay, Burning Tree Emissary. Dunsplint. For a rather meh Karlov Manor set, you do see rather powerful cards. I'm surprised. Yeah, that is true. Karlov Manor was not a set I enjoyed, but we can't lie. That set did have a lot of powerful options to deal with. A lot of good cards. The Surveil lands, the Wraths. They weren't too shabby, to be honest. All right, so with that... we will make some mana. We will play Bishop of Wings. Oh, this is going to be so hilarious here. Useful Valkyrie coming in. 8 life back. Sorry, opponent, 21. It's like they did nothing. We just literally undid all of their hard work. All together. Ooh. Alloy Alchemist. All right, that's fine. I don't know why you did that, opponent. We'll just block right here. All right, there we go. This is what, okay. When I'm on the receiving end of this, I absolutely hate it. But on this instance here, yeah, sure, opponents. Okay. This is going to be really stinky of me, but we're going to do something really bad right here. We're going to be up to no good nonsense, everybody. Okay. Watch this. All right, so Kayla's Reconstruction. And I'm so bad for this. 4. There we go. Okay, 2 Righteous Valkyries off the back. Yes. Oh my goodness. Smash away. Angels, everybody. Woo! Angels. Yes. Yes. Another victory for us there, everybody. And we rank up. Feeling good. Very, very nice. All right. Okay. So, as we're hitting now the halfway point of the stream, as always, I'd like to remind everybody as watching, of course, if you do like any of the content and you do want to support us here, as always, like, follow, and subscribe wherever you're watching the content, whether you're watching from X, Instagram, YouTube, or Twitch itself. I do appreciate all the support, everybody. And of course, if you want to be a true fiery friend, in the details, we will have, of course, a Patreon. It's $3 a month minimum if you do want to give me a little bit extra support. All your support, of course, will be going back into the channel to make it better and better. We'll hopefully try to keep upgrading stuff as time goes on. I'm super excited, of course, for the upcoming year. We have a lot of great ideas for super sweet deck techs coming soon to you. And also, of course, if I have nothing else, if you just want to follow me, of course, on other locations, I will have a Discord, of course. We're going to keep trying to grow our fiery circle of friends bigger and bigger. Granted, of course, I will try to be a little bit more active in the Discord whenever I can. So thanks again for hanging in there, everybody. And I really, really do appreciate everything. Now, before we continue on, let me do one quick tweak to the deck itself, because there is one small thing I could probably fix right now. So we'll probably take out one Mutavault, and we'll throw in one extra Plains. That's pretty much it. Just to make sure we have a little bit more in terms of our actual mana base. So from there, we'll do, so we're ranked best of 3. All right, now we're doing best of 3. There we go. Now we're set. Okay. Also forgot to mention, Den Splendid, since you're still here, do you prefer best of 1 or best of 3 for our matchup near the end of the stream? Let me know, what do you prefer, best of 1 or best of 3? And I'll make sure to accommodate accordingly. Yeah, he was he was definitely dead. I kind of feel a little bad, though, because for all the times that I play mono red or an aggro, of course, yeah, I get completely annoyed when it happens. But when you're definitely the life gain deck, it's hilarious. You just literally just blow up out of nowhere. I love it. Okay, so we'll play first, of course. Okay. Not enough lands in this hand. That's super awkward. Okay, it's fine. Okay. This one will be fine. This will do. What do we put back, though? What do we put back? I guess, I want to keep everything, so I guess the Mutavault is going to go back for a second there. That's okay. We'll hopefully draw into our next land. Plains. We do have time, of course. We do have time. It's okay, opponent. What do you got? Tap land. Counter Soul. That's actually nice, too. Name it on Angel, of course. Youthful Valkyrie. All right, opponent, what do you got? All right. Blood Tithe Harvester. No surprise there. Okay, so with that, let's see how we do this. Okay, Gonjo. And then, let's see, what do we do here? I guess, Righteous Valkyrie. Pop it up. Beautiful Valkyrie swings. Down to 17. All right, opponent. Show me what you got. Rakdos can be up or down, depending on what our opponent's going to try to do here. Blood Tithe Harvester already? Oh, okay. Do they have a shock? Or play with fire? Torch the tower. That's what it is. Okay, that's the hot one for this one. Okay. Well, we can still get around this, so this is not the worst. Case of the Uneaten Feast. Den Splendid. I played against Kebby G with my Esper Horror Control. You can see it on his Twitch channel. Oh yeah, that's right. I'll try to check that out again when I can. Okay, opponent. 4 lands. Is Shieldred coming in? Thoughtseize. Alright, well there goes Kalis Reconstruction. That's annoying. That's okay. It's fine. Maybe our Inspiring Overseer hopefully can draw us into what we need. Unholy Annex. This has become an extremely powerful card as I've seen more and more people play it. So it's a card that I've kind of become a little wary of. But let's see. Inspiring Overseer. Gain a ton of life. Draw a card. Down up to 24. Okay. We will put the planes down. Swing with our Angel. Down to 7. Okay, opponents. We're closing in on the end here. So, are they going to unlock the Ritual Chamber? Archway the Dross. Ugh, I hate this card so much. But it does keep them alive. So, we will play Righteous Valkyrie. Gain a bunch of life. Up to 24. Alright. Not quite there yet. But we are getting close. If we can at least get a little bit more life gain, we can then pump up everything, and we should be able to just blow out our opponent here quickly. But we'll see. Blackly Eclipse is tapped. What you got, opponents? Blood Tithe Harvesters, they hurt themselves. They make a token. Any swings from you, opponent? I see Thoughtseize. I want to scream on top of my lungs. Yeah, nobody likes Thoughtseize, but here we are. I mean, that's kind of just how it is. That's okay. So, is this enough for us? Does our opponent have an answer? All right, the life gain does go off. Here we go. Life gain, life gain, life gain. There we go. We got our pump. All right, now we're set. Okay, so what do we... I guess we'll swing with this. That's lethal. That is literally the lethal, opponent. Do you have an answer? Oh, wow. They sack it. Did they try to get the fatal push? All right. Yes? No? Maybe? Are we going to survive or are we going to die? Ooh. The suspense. Oh my goodness. Are you serious? They really had it in hand. I can't believe they actually had it. Alright, well, they survive now. But the good news is, of course, we still got the Case of Uneaten Feast, like, triggered. So we actually can turn that on if we need to get Youthful Valkyrie... I'm sorry, Righteous Valkyrie back. Alright, all depends right here. What is our opponent going to try to do here? Blood Tithe Harvester. They get rid of Giada. Okay. So we do lose a little bit of life. So we are now in kind of not quite where we want to be. They got their demon. Okay. Well, this still could go either way. Another plains. Okay. So how? Let's see. So we put down the plains. Yeah, though I will agree with that. Definitely can use that. Okay, so I think we'll have to turn it on. All right. We can play Righteous Valkyrie. Put a counter. Giada comes back. Gain life again. Phew. Okay, we're stabilizing still. We swing. We have to keep putting pressure on our opponent here. Archfiend of the Dross will die. It's down. Okay. If we can gain a little bit more life, we should be good to just blow out our opponent here for the first game. All depends what our opponent's trying to do here. Blood Tithe Harvester. Okay. They are at 10. Okay. Sacrificing the blood. What do we got? Mutavault again. Unstoppable Slasher. Ooh, scary card. Scary, scary. But can we get there? Who knows? Can we get there? Okay. Don't take too long, opponents. Okay. They gain some life again. Inspiring Overseer. Okay, so can we do this? Let's see. Inspiring Overseer. Actually, probably should have tapped the Giada first. So they only have one blood token available. Even if they have the Fatal Push. Oh, there we go. There we go. Yes. Getting our Angel ramp on. Gain some life. Gain some more life. And there we go, everybody. Yes, game one to us. Nice. Okay, so now moving... Wait, what the heck here is going on with this whole... Okay. Wizards, you need to fix your UI a little bit there. A little awkward there. Okay, it's fine. It's fine. We'll try not to get distracted. So, our opponent is playing... How do we do this here? What do we cast or not cast here? Let's see. The Grand Abolisher will be kind of nice. I guess we'll bring in the Grand Abolisher. And then we will bring in the Grand Abolisher. And then from here, the life gain we got from Case of the Uneaten Feast was nice. But is this the Masked Vandal game? They do have a lot of enchantments we might want to deal with. A little risky, but we'll try that. And then... Trying to think right here. What do we want? One more card I could throw in. Is this the Angel of Grace one? Or maybe the Brave the Elements. This is actually kind of tricky here. What do we want against their deck? Or maybe we want to slow them down instead. Let's try that. Okay. So with this, at least with those cards, we shut down. If we have Grand Abolisher out, we can shut down their shenanigans on our turn. And also, we could slow them down even more with our Deafening Silence if we get there. So let's go ahead. Let's keep this hand. This is pretty good. And then we'll throw down Plains into Case of the Uneaten Feast. We should be good from there. Okay, Cavernous Souls. That is sweet too. Okay. Let's see. And then Case of the Uneaten Feast. So we'll have now a ton of life gain to go with. Very nice, by the way. Opponent, Capland. Resplendent Angel. Let's play Giada. Gain some life. But I'm expecting right here the Fatal Push. No surprise. But we gain some life still, just the same. Okay, Speaker of the Heavens number 2. Angel. We'll play Speaker of the Heavens. Gain some life. Any more removal, opponent, because we're going to have a second Speaker of the Heavens coming in. Gain some more life. 26. Okay, we're about to hit the magic number right now. I don't know if our opponent has enough removal for both, but we'll see what they do. All right. Opponent. What you got? Shieldred coming in. Absolutely disgusting, but that's okay. Plains. We will play Bishop of Wings. Gain some more life. Up to 26. One attack. We will lose it, but we can start gaining angels now. And it does turn on everything. Very nice. And also we now turn back on our Case of the Uneaten Feast. Okay, so we're pretty much right where we want to be. Once we get down Resplendent Angel, it should be lights out for our opponent here. Fatal Push. All right. I mean, that's fine. It's scary, but that's okay. We still have the pump. And then opponents, Fatal Push again. Again, annoying, but this is fine. We can still bring stuff back with Case of the Uneaten Feast. If we can get at least one more life, we should be good. Or actually, I'm sorry. Maybe we need one more land. That's what we need. A land. Withering Torment. Wow. Opponent really went all in on the stuff there, but okay. Nykthos. Alright. Resplendent Angel. They go down to 14. Now, if our Resplendent Angel can survive, we should be good to still just make more angels. Alright, Fable coming in. One more card, opponent. What do you got? I swear if it's going to be removal, though, I'm going to be so angry right now. Anything? They swing. No blocks. We'll just let it do its thing. Down to 29. We draw. It's a Plains. We're still at the magic number, though. So, we will activate. We swing. There we go. Much better. Down to 3. Make another angel. Okay, opponents. They're going to have to draw some cards if they want to get some life back, but I think we've got this one. Yep. They draw. They go back up to 9, but that's not enough. Did they get any removal? That's all that matters right now. Archery of the Dross. Wow, they actually managed to cast that. Okay. They swing again. We actually don't care about them swinging. So, no blocks. Down to 31. We have everything we need. Speaker of the Heavens. That's great. Coming in again. We will turn on Resplendent Angel. And I think that's game. There we go, everybody. Yes. All right, victory to us. Get those wins in, everybody. We got those wins. Very, very nice. All right, angels, everybody. Angels. Feeling the heavenliness of our deck. All right, get some more of our dailies done. Playing some more best of 3. And we're ranking up finally. I'm feeling good about that. I do like that. All right, opponents. Whoever it may be, show me what you got. Okay, so looking at the time right now, and again, I do like to remind everybody that as much as I like to stream as much as I can, unfortunately, I can't do it as long as I have to because, as always, I have a big boy job that I have to take care of, and as much as I enjoy it, I, of course, need to make time for that. So, just FYI, letting everybody know, we're looking at probably about maybe another 45 minutes into the stream, maybe at most 1 more hour. It really depends, but don't worry. We will still have plenty of time to have some more fun here. Hopefully, again, you're all enjoying, of course, the video itself. And, of course, we'll make sure to do the wrap-up and everything as appropriate like we do at the end of every one of our streams. Let's see. Okay, so our opponent will go first. We do have a Plains. We have the Case. We have Nykthos. The only awkward part is we have a Bishop of Wings, but we can't quite cast it just yet. But getting to at least 1 more land should at least get the rest going. Another Nykthos. Case of the Uneaten Feast. Okay, so... Okay, phew. Okay, we got the Plains. Great. So that's Bishop of Wings coming in. Opponent's going to be playing Yorion. So how do we get around Yorion? Valky. Okay. So they will exile a card. It's probably going to be Righteous Valkyrie. Yep, no surprise. That's okay. Okay, Botanical Sanctum. Kayla's Reconstruction will be good for later. Play the Resplendent Angel. Alright, here comes the life gain, everybody. Nice. The magic number here is 5. We will attack. Obviously not going to block. And then, there we go. We solved the case again, and we also get to make another angel. Yes. Feeling good. Alright, so we have plenty now to sponge. But what we need to do is also... Ooh. Luca. Are they going to tick down? Yeah, they tick down. Okay. What'd they get? Okay, Atroxla is a little annoying and scary. But we'll see. Can we get around that? That is a question. I don't know if we can get around it, but we're going to try. They basically refueled their whole hand. Okay, so how do we do this here? Okay, so, okay. Cookie! Oh, thanks again for joining us. Sorry I'm late. I was in the chess club. No, you're good. I'm happy again you're joining us, so don't feel like you have to, like, be here ASAP, but I still appreciate your support, so thanks again. Let's see. How do we do this here? Okay, so let us Righteous Valkyrie. Get the pump. Gain some life. Yeah, it's a combo deck, but we're going to try to get around it. Keep the new Nykthos. Make some more mana. Okay, so with that. Cast. Okay, so our hits here. Resplendent Angel. Righteous Valkyrie. Giada. Nice. There we go. Look at all that. Life gain. Woo! Alright, so with that. Okay. Yo, you're playing with my favorite creatures. Yes! So glad you joined us. You may have missed a little bit of it, but don't worry. We played a couple of hilariously awesome plays. You can check that out on the replay. It's all there. And we'll clip a couple of the sweet ones. You missed a really sweet one where we just some way, somehow came back from like literally 1 life and just overwhelmed our opponent with life gain. Don't worry. It is there, though. Okay, opponent will block the angel. They go up to 26. Annoying, but that's fine. Make another creature out of that one. And we keep going off with angels. If nothing else, at least I love it that angels just goes insane like this. Oh my goodness. 117 life. 150. But even with all of this, and again, we got to keep it grounded for a second here. If our opponent has a Wrath, we will get blown out here quickly. All right, but they got right now 2 cards I know of, and they have... Oh, there we go. Yes, they didn't have it. We got there. Okay, so going to game 2 now. Our opponent is going to go off with a combo, so definitely we need Deafening Silence for this match. And then our opponent is most likely going to play cards like that. What do we do, though? I guess Mass Vandal might be the one for this one. Okay, so with that, we'll cut the Youthful Valkyrie. That's usually the quickest one we can get rid of. And then, yes, Mass Vandal's coming in. The Enchantment Hates. Let's see. I guess Grand Abolisher also, just in case. And then trying to figure out what to cut from this. I would think maybe cut... Maybe 1 Inspiring Overseer, because I want to keep the Leyline of Hope. So let's try this. Let's try that. Oh, that's right. Maybe I should put it in Giada in case we got Wrath. Okay, don't worry. This is game 2, so we'll see how well it does. Okay, so we got... Oh, wow. We're definitely land heavy on this one. But we do have a Mutavault I guess we need to in a pinch. So I guess that's an option. Resplendent Angel can also gain us some life here. It's a bit land heavy, but I want to keep this because we at least know we can cast everything once we start drawing into it. Hopefully, again, Arena will not mana flood us, but we'll see. Land of War Elves. All right. Opponent is going to start ramping. Bishop of Wings. Okay, that's good for later. Okay, Plains. Case of the Uneaten Feast. So if we curve out correctly here, we should start building up our Angelic Army very quickly here. Or not, because our opponent here is going to get rid of our Resplendent Angel. Or, okay, they got rid of the Bishop. Okay. Come on, deck. Give me another Bishop. That would be actually really nice right here. Nykthos. Okay. Not quite what we need just yet, but that's okay. Mox Amber. Okay. Opponent is... They got the Luca combo off. Okay, it's as if they had the perfect hand. Totally not a conspiracy there. Okay, so Atraxa, and they refuel. It's fine. It's fine, everybody. Just a little tilted that they got the perfect curve there, but okay. We will find a way out of this. Hopefully. Okay, so with that, let us play Bishop of Wings. Gain some life. We now need Resplendent Angel to go off, and maybe we can finally get around this before it's too late. So they exile some cards. I'm a little sad for getting late here. I really enjoy your streams. But okay, well, don't feel sad. I do appreciate that. We're still here. So I thank you even for being here. I appreciate even if you feel like you're not quite where, you know, even if you're not here like from the start, don't worry. We'll be here for a little bit longer. All right, so do some draw cards. Okay. Actually, that Grand Abolisher would be kind of nice right now, but I don't know if we're going to get to that in time. Our opponent's going to start going off here. Okay, opponents. Okay. They're doing their card draw. Totally not annoying. Okay. So we got Resplendent Angel here. Play the Cavern of Souls on Angel. Okay, so we will Resplendent Angel. Gain a ton of life. Up to 19. No attacks yet. Gain some more life. Okay. We are rebuilding, so we can get there. But our opponent here will then swing with Atraxa. No blocks yet. The life loss is annoying, but it's not the worst. Opponent is up to 32. So, I think the plan now is, if we can just get down the next Nykthos, generate a ton of mana, Leyline of Hope into 2 Resplendent Angels should be enough. At least I hope it will be. But our opponent also has another card that I absolutely hate, which is Kinnan. Alright, the exiling. Oh boy. What did they get? They do some draw cards. Discard a card. Alright. Let's see. Let's see, opponents. Did you manage to get everything? Bring to light. Oh, brought to us thanks to Pioneer Masters. And it's a card that is definitely going to combo off here. Okay, if we go to game 3, I'm definitely going to have to get... at least I'm going to have to mulligan just to get to that Deafening Silence. That is our key card we need to get to slow down our opponent's combo here. So that's going to be something that we'll have to be aware of for the next game. I don't know if we're going to survive this one, but we're going to try. We will try. Okay. It just tilts me because I'm just like, this is going to take forever here. Jeez. Alright. Alright. Okay, opponents. They're going to do this forever here. Honestly, this is kind of why I don't do combo decks. They get kind of boring after a while. I'm just like, okay, I'm just going to have to keep clicking here and just watch our opponent solitaire for the next, like, I don't know, 10, 15 minutes here. I don't know. Maybe I should just go to game 2 now. Because I don't know. Okay. You know, I'm just going to go to game 2. I can't. I know they could fizzle the combo, but I don't want to deal with that. So let's just go to game 2. Okay, so. Okay, so. This time around. I think our best line of action here. I don't want to get rid of the Leyline of Hopes. Oh, I should play extra turn combos? Those are really fun. I mean, I have played extra combo but they're not really my thing. I can play them, but it's just not my thing. I don't know why. I guess maybe I'm just an old school player that just likes to play one creature, swing, that kind of thing. You know, boomer magic, if you will. Okay, going back to the sideboard here. Okay, so, let's see. What do we... Let's see. I guess Inspiring Overseer might go. Skarda. And then... What else do we want? Is there anything else we need to swap around? I mean, we kind of cut a chunk of our angels here just to get a little more support, but I think that might be okay. Let's see. Let us keep this. It's only tough because we really do need a way to stop the combo. So I will try to see if I can get those Deafening Silence out on turn 1. If we can get that, we could definitely slow down their whole game plan. Alright, we're playing first. Okay, so Grand Abolisher is nice to have, but that's not going to slow them down. On the other hand, we have Righteous Valkyrie, so we could pump very quickly here if they go off. I don't know. Should we keep this hand? That's a tricky one here. Ugh. Ugh. Do we keep the hand? I don't know. Or should we try to mulligan in hopes that we can get Deafening Silence? Keep it? Okay. Alright. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of combo decks, but at some point, we will try to do another combo deck, despite my distaste of them. But, okay. I will keep this hand because we can technically go off with our life gain. So we'll see. Can we outdo our opponent here? Caverner Souls again. So, for this one, we'll put it on Cleric. Let's see. We will play... Okay. Grand Abolisher. Put that out first. Gain some life. Alright, opponents. So, Grand Abolisher should slow them down in theory. They're bringing in Yorion now. Case of the Uneaten Feast number 2. Put this on... This will be on Angel. Bishop of Wings. Gain some life. Swing. Down to 18. Okay, opponent. So, I'm surprised at how quick they brought in Yorion. So, what does that mean? I guess we'll find out here. Nothing yet. Alright, so... Righteous Valkyrie. Comes in. Nice. Gain tons of life. Alright, so... Take the hits, opponents. You take that damage. You take that damage. Okay. What do you have, opponents? Okay, Mana Confluence. That's fine. But the good news is we have now finally our plan pumped up. We have the magic number of 27. Bring to light. Okay, what's their hit? What do they get? Are we in trouble here? Tybalt. Ugh. Grand Abolisher does not stop that. So, dang. So we do lose that, and it's exiled too on top of that. Ugh. Absolutely disgusting, by the way, but okay. It's not the end of the world. We can still get around this because we do have at least another Righteous Valkyrie here. So with that, Case of the Uneaten Feast. Number 2. Righteous Valkyrie, number 2. That's right, opponents. We gain all the life still. All right, so with that, let's take out that Tybalt before it does any more shenanigans. No more shenanigans for you. Go away. Bad Tybalt. All right. We solved 2 cases. So if we do end up getting our board blown up, we can bring them back. That's be fine for us. Yeah, thanks again for telling me that. I do appreciate you giving that advice. Okay, opponents. Well, technically this is lethal. If our opponent, even if they block with Land of War Elves, that puts them in a really bad spot. Oh, wow. That's kind of a desperation move there. Because that doesn't really do anything for them. They exile 1. Mox Amber. The good news, however, is once we get to our turn, they can't really do too much here. Oh, wow. They actually are trying to make mana. Okay, they're bringing the Righteous Valkyrie. Okay, I see what they're trying to do there. Okay, so just basically just trying to gum up the board. That's what our opponent's trying to do here. Okay, with that, Resplendent Angel coming in. Gain a ton of life. Yes. All right, here we go. So, actually, we can't really attack just yet. They got plenty of beefiness there. But we can make angels. All right. Okay, so if we make enough angels here, we should hopefully be able to go wide. But we'll see. Luca is coming down. All right. We're still in danger mode here. They exile our Righteous Valkyrie. They bring out Atraxa, because that is exactly what this deck tries to do. Absolutely disgusting, by the way. We need a miracle. Literally. Yeah. We'll see. We'll see. Can we get around this? That's really all we just need to do is just get around the Atraxa and the Yorion, and we should be able to beat down our opponents. Ideally, though, if we just had... Let's see, is there a card in our deck that we can use to get around this? I think that's our kind of thing right now. Jace. Okay. And then what else you got, opponent? Retraction Helix. Okay. Opponents. Okay. Nykthos for... Okay, so... Bishop of Wings. Gain a ton of life. Card draw here would have been nice, but we don't quite have what we need just yet. So, with that... Nothing yet. But we can keep gaining life. So... We'll just kind of have to go off here. Okay, so our opponent is going to try to get their combo going. It's the only thing that I'm kind of concerned about now is... Okay, so they have Jace flipped. All right, opponents. Still a little iffy here, but we'll see. Is there a way out of this? Oath of Nissa. Man, if only we can just get to that deafening silence we have. That would shut down their whole game plan. Are you putting your Discord emotes in Twitch? Those are really cute. Oh, good question. I haven't put in everything just yet. I'm still kind of add more stuff as time goes on, but yes. I'm trying to do as much as I can to keep adding in more things. That way it's a little bit more fun and interactive. Oh, jeez. All right. Opponent here is... absolutely disgusting, by the way, with their combo. But okay, I'll let them keep doing their thing real quick. I don't know if they're out of cards just yet. But they're down to 4 also, and we do have plenty of angels now to hopefully shut them down. Wait, I have to do the math here for a second here. If we get another Righteous Valkyrie, I think we got this. Okay, but what are our opponents digging out here? They got a Fatal Push. Okay. So that does take out a token, or Righteous Valkyrie itself. But the good news is we still have a case closed. So, we are gaining life. A lot of life. Okay, so we're up to 84. But even if you pull the Fatal Push opponent, I think we might have actually got there. Okay, so they -2 there.
Every thought.
They swing. Okay, so do we block this here? Wait, can we? I think we can. 6, 7. Okay. Block it. Opponents. Okay, Atrox is down. They go up to 10. But we make a ton of extra spirits. What our opponent doesn't realize here is we're about to hopefully get this win right here. I think we got this one. And then we got this one. Those tokens! Okay, so with that... Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Should we just do it the other way then? You know what? Let's do it. Make a ton of mana here. We should be able to dig deep enough here. We should be able to get our win. No problem. Okay, so with that. Let's see. That's 10, 12. Okay, so then 9? Well, this has definitely got to be the win right here. Okay, Righteous Valkyrie. There we go. Bishop of Wings, Speaker of Heavens. There we go. Yes! We got the win. That is awesome, everybody. Big swing here. Nothing you can do to stop his opponent. It doesn't matter what you block with. There we go. Angels, everybody. Woo! Yes! All right. Very nice. The power of angels, everybody. Oh, praise the heavens. They are on us today. They are smiling upon us, and we beat that combo deck. Take that, opponent. Woo! Oh, man. Oh, man. That felt so, so good to do that. Okay. Wow. This is actually a pretty good deck. I'm actually really happy with how it turned out. Okay. So, let's go ahead and maybe we try to get in maybe 2 more, depending on how long these best of 3s take. I will, of course, I didn't forget Dense Splendid. I, of course, dedicated a little bit of time before the end of the stream to, of course, make sure that you can play against me. So don't worry. We will have that there. So I think depending on how long this takes, Dense Splendid, I might queue you up after this match. Sounds good? So don't worry. After this one, we'll have you play against me, okay? We'll do it that way. I think that'll be the best way to do this. Okay, so going back to the game. Wow, this is a very, very heavy land. But we do have a Bishop of Wings and Resplendent Angel, which are good cards. Okay, let's keep this, and let's see what our opponent's trying to do here. Plains. Opponents, show me what you got. Mutavault. All right. Plains again. Bishop of Wings. Oh, yes. Nightmare Before Christmas before, I don't know, I guess I would call this Oh Holy Light, if you will. I don't know. Trying to come up with something clever. Mutavault. Resplendent Angel. Do you have an answer, opponent? Alright. Opponent does not want to be fun. It's fine. Okay. Well. I mean, that's what you're going to get when it comes to an Azorius control deck, but that's okay. It's not our best track record so far, but that's... we will just fight with what we got. Okay. Field of Ruin. Cavernous Souls. Okay, so for sure now, we definitely now have to make those uncounterable. Just to stop our opponent here. So that's actually pretty nice. Cavernous Souls here is going to be relevant. Okay, we gain some life. We will swing. Shouldn't have said that. Oh, Cookie. Oh, you're just being silly. Okay. Wow, they got the Gonjo. Okay. Well, That's annoying, but that's not the worst. Not the worst yet. So, opponent's got a 4th land down. Alright, we will go from here. Righteous Valkyrie. Not too bad. We'll play the Nykthos. And we'll play Righteous Valkyrie. Uncounterable. Mutavault, turning it on. Do you sacrifice, opponent, that Field of Ruin? Watch, they're going to do it. No surprise, yeah. That is a choice. But we will get our planes out of the deal. So, that helps us out a little bit. So, with that, we will swing. They go down to 19, down to 16. Alright, so, what do you got, opponents? Show me what you got. No, they definitely did there. Okay, well, I feel like I kind of got a little wreck there, so... Ouch. Ouch, 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 ouch. We got wasted there. Okay. Cavernous Souls again on Angel. We will play Leyline of Hope now that we can get that out. Dense Blended. I'm playing through split screen feature on my phone. Oh, wow. Oh. Yes, you did notice. We could be a little bit more determined now, but also have a way of just kind of cringing at certain things our opponent does. So yeah, we do have a little bit more range of emotion, if you will. I had a couple of nice little upgrades to my setup, so I was able to afford a little bit more expressiveness now that we have that. Thanks for noticing. Let's see. So, here's how we do this. Okay. Righteous Valkyrie cannot be countered, which is nice. And then, Resplendent Angel also can't be countered. Very nice against Azorius Control. So we got our pump, and we got enough life, so we hit the threshold. But does our opponent have another Wrath? I think that's the one thing that'll kind of hurt us right here, but we'll see if we can try to get around that. Okay, Teferi's drawing cards. Teferi doing Teferi things. So I'm still concerned because we are now shields down. We have no other cards. Jace Reawaken. Wow. I haven't seen anybody play this one. Okay. Wait, what did they exit? Valky. Oh, opponents. Boo. That's not what I want to see. Alright. So with that, I guess we will activate here. But does it stick? That's the question. So we have to take out Jace, take out Teferi. Do you have an answer, opponents? The Wandering Emperor, of course. So what do we lose? Righteous Valkyrie. Annoying. Down to 7 though, but we do take out the Teferi still. So we do gain some life there. And we do make an Angel, which is that's not too bad, right? Still get to put a threat on the board, so that's good. I really like them. Thank you. Appreciate that. But right now I'm going to have to cringe a little bit because our opponent right now is looking a little scary. So it looks like they're playing... I guess they're playing in a... Since interesting build of Azorius style of Super Friends? It's an interesting build, I will say that. But it definitely means that we're going to have to make adjustments in the next game. Okay, well the good news also is now that we have ways of getting around those counter spells, we shouldn't worry about those for the rest of the game. But our opponent, however, is going to be a massive threat here. They got that Resplendent Angel out. And I would like to make more tokens, but I'm scared that our opponent here is just going to keep doing its thing. Okay. I think we take out Tybalt first. Come on, opponents. Shark Typhoon. It's fine. Just chump block, why don't you? Very annoying. But okay. Our opponent is finding every way they can to just avoid us here. Okay. Come on. Show me what you got, opponents. You got 4 cards in hand. You have to have something else that most likely will shut this first game down. But okay, I have to think now to game 2. Is there a way around their game plan. Because even with cards like Deafening Silence, we could slow down how many Planeswalkers they bring in, but they definitely have ways of kind of still making them do stuff, even without casting them per se. Okay, 3 cards in hand. They make a token.
Guards, to me.
They exile 2 cards. They took our Gonjo. Days Undoing, okay. Okay, that might hurt us a little bit there. But we'll see. Days Undoing. What does this do again? Each player shuffles their hand and graveyard until and draw 7 cards. If it's your turn, end the turn. Oh, okay. So, Bishop of Wings. Is that something you'll go to counter? No. Okay. Let's see. We'll just make a token here. So we can make a ton of life. Okay. And then with that, can this do something? Can we take out that Tybalt? Most likely not, because if our opponent's got... Oh, come on! Ugh. Oh, boy. Alright, they keep blocking with their annoying sharks. Okay, okay, it's fine. Memory Deluge. Okay. They're still digging for answers, and we still have threats out against them. Most likely, if I was to guess, once they realize they can't counterspell everything we have, that most likely means that they only have maybe only a handful of removal in the deck. So I'm wondering to see how they're going to handle game 2. But we'll try to find a way around this very annoying now. Ah, come on. No! Our whole board was blown up. Okay. Okay. I don't know if now we have a way around this, because now they have more than we can handle. Okay. We'll try.
I'm always.
You might cast... Okay. Okay. Oh, jeez. Alright, they take away our angels, and they're going to play them against us. Bishop of Wings again. We have plenty of life, but there's not much else we can really do with it. Okay. So I'm debating right now, should I go to game 2 at this point? Because I don't know if I'm going to be able to just get around this. And our opponent's just going to keep stealing stuff. Yep. Okay, so... they will gain life. Now they become the angel deck. Well, alright. I don't want to have to deal with this right now, so let's go to game 2. So, I know I don't like to cut games early, but I think our best solution here is we have to go to game 2. So, Grand Abolisher coming in. Deafening Silence definitely coming in. We will bring in Sigarda. And then, what do we cut now? I think we're going to have to cut the Leyline of Hope, despite the fact that I like the card. It's not going to help us too much if we cannot stop our opponent from and slow them down. So, let's see. Youthful Valkyrie's going to have to get cut. At least a couple copies. Giada. Oh, wait, are you saying cut Giada? Maybe we should cut her? Let's see. Oh, cut Giada. Okay, so that's what. Okay. So, let's see. What do we do then? Okay, so based on what we have, or should we bring back in the Leyline of Hope? Trying to think right now what's the best thing we can do here. Or do we protect ourselves with Brave the Elements? 2 Giannas, 2 Valkyries. Okay. Okay. We have room for 2 more cards. What else do we add in? Or do we put in... Is this the Mass Vandals? Or let's see, I'm trying to think. Trust in the heart of the cards. Yes. We're going to try to channel our best Yu-Gi-Oh! Here. And trust in the heart of the cards. Okay. So, let's see. We didn't really see them do that many artifacts or enchantments, per se. Okay. Okay. I guess, I don't know. Authority of the Consoles. They're not really a creature deck. Maybe I guess the Brave the Elements? I don't know if this is the Brave the Elements game, but we'll try. Maybe I should have put it instead of Brave the Elements. Maybe something that gives us protection from Hexproof and Indestructible. But then again, Farewell kind of just hoses you anyway, so I'm not sure. Okay. I'm not feeling too confident about this match, but we're going to try to find a way around it. We're going to mulligan this time. Okay, we got a mulligan for their... Where's their Deafening Silence at? Oh, boy. One more time. Okay. Not still what we want, but we're just going to keep this. Otherwise, we're not going to be where we want to be. Dang. All right, the Kayla's Reconstructions go down. Cavern of Souls, done. I'm not feeling good about this one at all. But okay. Didn't quite get that. Yeah, we need something for Planeswalkers. So, I mean, we'll definitely talk about that in the wrap-up. But either way, regardless of however this match goes, Dense Planet, you'll be next up, of course. Cavern of Souls on Angel, of course. That's all we can do. All right. Well, I think I know what we should have had. So, for the future, maybe Ossification probably is going to be our best option. Okay, opponent is going to do some scrying there. Better planes, okay. Well, we are making progress. If we can get to Sigarda, then I think we should be okay. Righteous Valkyrie. Uncounterable, so it does come in. Our opponent gains life, but so do we. We actually don't care that our opponent is gaining life. I didn't trust in the heart of the cards? I thought I did. Oh, well. Okay, so. Okay, so Giada. Still uncounterable at the very least. So we will, of course, get there. But our opponent also has enough right now for Wandering Emperor, so we're not going to swing, unfortunately. Memory Deluge. Okay. Okay. So, is there a way out of this? Is there a way out of this? Oh, and I didn't realize. Oh, Cookie, you subscribed to Tier 1. So, thanks again for that, my fiery friend. Appreciate that. What I don't appreciate, of course, is my opponent here blowing up my board. If we can get to one more land, maybe we can recover. Maybe. Nothing yet. Speaker of the Heavens. We will gain some life. Okay. Cookie, we often say that in my group of friends when the dealer universe doesn't give us the hand we wanted. Okay. That's kind of cute that you guys do that. Wandering Emperor. Doing its thing.
Not much of a roadblock.
Alright, so they take up. We got our land there, so okay. So, we're not dead yet. Sigarda will come in. It's uncounterable. They probably were not expecting that. Everything's now got hexproof, so at least our stuff is sort of protected. But what we do need, however, is a way to start building up enough lands so we can Kayla Reconstruction our way out of this. But we'll see. Again, I'm not feeling too good about this match here. I don't know if our sideboard was really designed well enough to deal with control as much as I thought it did. We did not get our Deafening Silence, which really, really harms us in this matchup, but it's okay. It's totally fine. Oh, come on, opponents. You're just not allowing me to have any fun, aren't you?
Keep watch for intruders.
Okay, Nykthos is here, but not really does much right now. I guess we'll just see. Does it stick? Please? Opponents? Censor. Okay, well, it's not looking too good, everybody. Field of Ruin. Cavern of Souls does go bye-bye. Actually, I'm surprised they did not hit the... I'm surprised our opponent did not hit Nykthos there. I was honestly thinking they were going to hit Nykthos. Just to make sure we don't keep ramping, but okay. Jace reawakened. Okay. Opponents. They plot a Valky, which is disgusting, by the way. Shark Typhoon. Just gets better. Alright.
We've got the edge.
Take some damage. Okay. So. Dig too deep. Did we get anything? 2 Righteous Valkyries. Okay, well, that's not too bad, right? Getting some life. They do gain life too, which is, again, annoying. But we do get some pump. So it's not the worst. Not gonna lie, seems like a wash. Yeah, but we're gonna try a little bit more. But at this point, you're not wrong. I think we might be cooked on this one. So, yeah. Yep. Things are looking pretty bad right now.
You won't miss it.
Okay. 3 cards in hand. 2 cards we don't know of. They have tons of mana from Memory Deluge, so the most likely they will start going off here in a second. Jace Reawakened. I have not seen anybody actually play Jace all that much. Get lost. So we lose our other Righteous Valkyrie. Alright. We'll give it one more turn. If we don't have anything else by the next turn, then I'm pretty sure that we are just done. Because our opponent has out-angeled us, and it's very, very awkward right now.
Remember your training.
Alright. Did we get anything on this turn? Anything that can help us survive? Opponent? What are we doing here? Go down to 32. Okay. Look at the state of the cards, opponent. Maybe just concede. And okay. Okay. One more here. It's a Nykthos. Doesn't do anything for us. So, alright, opponents. I'll just concede this one. There's not really any way we can get around this. Dang. So sad on that one. Dang. Wasted. Wrecked. Destroyed. But okay. You know what? Let's palate cleanse ourselves here. Okay, so before we end the stream, as always, DensPlanet, of course, you've been waiting patiently, so go ahead. Fire up yourself on the queue there. Let's go ahead. Show me what you got. I will take you on as our finale for today's stream. All right. And then we'll go from there. So, you do have a small advantage here because you are going to get a chance to see we do have our Angel deck. So you know what it's capable of. Hopefully, again, maybe that will give you a small edge, but we'll see. Either way, I'm still ready. Okay, so as we are wrapping up our final match of the day, if you do want to continue on, for those of you that still have not done so already, maybe those of you that are still lurking out there or watching on the replay, show some love. Be sure to like, follow, and subscribe wherever, again, you do watch the content so you don't miss out on any of the gameplay, booster pack openings, deck techs, live streams, and so much more. We're, of course, streaming across multiple formats. So you can see right here, it's going to be on, of course, X. We have, or Twitter, if you want to call that still. We have Instagram. Again, shout out to those of you that are watching on Instagram. We have, of course, Twitch as always, and YouTube. So wherever you are watching, I do appreciate all of your support. So thank you again for everybody for coming out there. In the meantime here, DensPlanet. Wait, why are we not matching? You there? Did you want to cancel and reset again? Okay, canceling. Okay. Trying again, everybody. Don't worry. Small technical issue, but we're going to get there. Okay. I will play, of course, our Angelic Hope deck. Okay, we got it this time, right? Yeah? Yes, there we go. Now we go. All right, we are set to go. Challenge accepted. Let's do this. I'll go first. All right, so let's see. Okay. We will go there. Okay. What do you got? Tap land. Okay. So, that out. Okay. So, against our fiery friend here, DensPlanet, we have more or less what we need, but we're going to see if we can try to get a little bit more out of this. All right. Building up the devotion. Okay, dismal backward again. DensPlanet playing with a budget land base, but you got to work with what you got to work with. Sometimes that's all you can do. All right. He takes out one of my creatures. Okay, that's fine. We'll keep and end. Okay. Okay. For those of you also that are curious out there, if you do want to take me on, there will be select times and days that I will try to make maybe one whole stream once again to just dedicated to just fighting against various opponents. So hang in there if you do want to challenge me. Sometimes I will be able to challenge fiery friends on stream. It just depends on, again, the day and how things are turning out. So thanks again for those of you that do hang in there and do want to face me. I always appreciate that. Giada. Okay. Dan Splendid, you got an answer? Anything? Ooh, okay. Congrats to getting that Twitch thing. Of course I wanted to support. Well, thank you for that. I do appreciate your support. So yeah, it's the affiliate thing. So yeah. Okay, we'll submit that one. Okay, we do gain life off of that though. No swings yet. Okay. Okay. So yeah, appreciate that love. And hopefully, again, we'll get more support as time goes on. Oh, Cookie, also I see you joining on the other side too. Thanks again. Appreciate the love. Okay, so here's how we do this. Keep the new one. All right. We're doing it. We're doing it. Here we go. Getting all that power. There we go. The pump. Do you have an answer still, Den Splendid? Anything? Anything? There we go. And here we go. Angels with the power. Ooh, so you did manage to counter something. Okay, I'll give you that. We will swing here. Since you're all tapped out now, I should be able to get us some free damage. Blocking. Okay, that's fair. Gain some life. Our case is solved. What else do you got? Show me. Okay, another tap land. Okay. If you're going to play that many tap lands, I could have powered down the deck for you just to keep it more fair. I mean, if you were okay with that. But again, play it however you like. So, opponent, Bitter Triumph. Okay. Den Splendid doing his best right now to keep our clerics off the board, so that way we don't get too much pump. Whoa, Strider. Okay. That's fine too. Okay, our turn. Okay, so we'll do it this way. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. We are still gonna go off here. There we go. Sacking. All right. Oh my goodness, this is so awesome here. I love this. Okay. Nice. Bring back the Bishop of Wings. We will bring back... It's like a Bishop of Wings. We just brought back the whole graveyard. All right. Evil Valkyrie again. Get all that life. Woo! Very nice. Wow, the power of angels, everybody. Look at that. Showing all that love. And then Giada coming back again from the graveyard. Oh, man. Angels. Oh, that's right. I should have played Giada first. Yep. That was a misplay on my end there. It's okay, though. We're playing with friends. It's okay. I'm so sorry, Den Splendid. But, I mean, hey. You saw it already earlier. The power of angels. So he sacrifices that for value, of course. Scrying. That's fine. Down to 7. Okay. Unless if you've got a Wrath in hand, I think we got this one set. Drawn for value. Anything? Okay, planes. That's fair. Overlord of the Mistmorts. Okay. Well, that does slow us down a little bit, but is that enough? Ooh, Fatal Push. Okay, I'll give you that. I'll give you that. Yeah, the deck has been performing pretty well. Granted, we did get hosed in some matches here, but we've otherwise done pretty gosh darn well for ourselves here. So, all right, turn on. And I think we got the sun set. I mean, you fought hard, Den Splendid. I do give you that. I'll give you credit on that one. But right now, we just blew up there. We really did explode off of the game plan there. So nice. All right, going to game 2. Oh, hold on one second. Hold on. Good game. Yes, good game. Give me 1 second here on one thing. Hold on, everybody. Okay. There we go. Threat averted. We had something that was a little annoying there, but that's okay. We got rid of it. Okay, so going back to the match here. I think... How do I do this here? I think... I'll just do one minor snip. Just one little snip. Okay. While we're waiting for our fiery friend Den Splendid to start setting themselves up here, of course, we're going to be wrapping this up as soon as we are done here. We'll do our final breakdown of the deck itself, and we'll show you again. If you do like the deck, maybe we can put together, maybe I could probably, well, actually, Angels is actually kind of hard to do on a budget. I've tried Angels before on a budget, and it kind of underperforms pretty poorly. But we'll talk about that after this matchup here. So, here we go. Is this the final one against our fiery friend Den Splendid here? Will I get a 2-0, or will it be going to game 3? We'll find out right now. All right, so we're going to keep this hand. All right, and is our friend Den Splendid here going to be able to pull off his victory against us? We shall see. Technically, he has the home field advantage, but we are already going to start off with our Leyline of Hope. All right, he gains a little life. We'll play a Plains, Authority of the Consuls. All right, so every single one of his creatures he's going to bring out is going to be tapped out of the way and will gain us some life. Tap our souls. We'll put it on. What do we want this on? I guess we'll put it on Cleric. Okay, so with that, Bishop of Wings. Do you have an answer, Den Splendid? Oh, he does. Fatal Push, as always. That's okay. This is fine. Again, just a friendly match among friends. And if you want to be one of my fiery friends, for those again, check out that Discord. It is up. We have fun on there. We can chat about all kinds of different things. I will hopefully see future fiery friends showing up soon as time goes on. All right, so any more answers? Fatal Push again. Okay, that's fine. This is fine. All right, gain some more life again. Well, okay, so put the Leyline of Hope number 2. Swing. All right, gaining some extra life there. But at some point, you're going to have to play something to block my creatures, Den Splendid. Ooh, Fracture. Okay, that's fine. All right, so with that, Inspiring Overseer. 25. Land. Okay, gain some more life. And there we go. Here come the Angels. Sadly, Angels cost a lot of money, and I'm poor. Yeah, that's one of those things that I like. Like, I'm always big on creatures across the board, but the only frustrating thing when it comes to like decks like this is they're very expensive. Very expensive. There's not many cheap options. Okay, so we will go big here. So right, this Valkyrie. I'm sorry, Den Splendid. We're gonna have to end this one quick here, and we're just gonna just swing here hard. Down to 3. Make another Angel. Oh man, this deck is just so powerful. Okay, So you got one turn, Dense Planet. Do you have an answer for me? Oh, wow, he does. Bravo. Okay. Okay. Well, we're not down yet. So with that... Okay. I appreciate you still coming into this fight, Dense Planet. So, well done. You're still in this fight. But for how much longer? Are you only delaying the inevitable? Maybe. Come on. You've got still 3 cards in hand. You got to have something in hand, my man. Something. Something. Don't keep me waiting too long. Okay. All right. So with that, opponent, Dense Planet, thinking. Okay, swinging for lethal. Do you have an answer? Twist reality. Okay, manifest dread. Wait. But even if you do that, it still didn't matter because we still got there. All right. Good game, my friend. Good game. Very well done. I know your top lands were doing their thing there, but we still managed to get there, so I do appreciate that. I do appreciate that. Good game, my friend. Good game. Okay, so that pretty much is going to be the wrap-up for now, everyone, because, again, I got to take care of some other things, and as always, I have a big boy job that I must attend to until I become a super-duper awesome popular streamer / YouTuber. But until that day comes, we just got to keep ourselves afloat with boring adult stuff. However, before we go, as always, one more time, again, thank you to you, Dense Planet, for being in there for me. But again, we're going to then cover very briefly a little bit of the deck overall and talk about this. All right, so with that today, everyone, concludes it for our Angelic Hope. And you tell me in the comments below or on the replay, wherever you want to say it, what do you think of the deck overall? Would you play Angels in any way, shape, or form? Not going to lie, Angels just continually gets better. We were able to prove today that we actually don't need Collected Company to actually make a good Angel deck. I'm actually really happy about that because, honestly, I mean, yes, you could do it without Collected. We can do it with Collected Company, but there are some adjustments you will have to make. That deck is a little bit more aggressive. Ours is a little bit more resilient. We were able to show that off today for sure. Yes. Good game to you, Dense Planet. So, with that, let's kind of cover things basically. So, Castellan Eat and Feast, great card for the deck. Speaker of the Heavens as always. Giada was doing okay. She's better for mid-range. She's not super aggressive because you kind of want her to stay alive, but she can do some stuff in pumping up our Angels, which is really, really awesome for us. Youthful Valkyrie, honestly, I think this is the weakest card in the deck. It is feeling very filler, but there's not that many good options in the 2-drop slot for Angels. And actually, I realized there's not really anything good in 1-drop at all for Angels. Like, we don't have any Angels in 1-drops unless if you go into other formats. So hopefully Wizards will kind of start making it All-Star in the deck. Definitely amazing card. Inspiring Overseer, actually not too shabby. It did help us a little bit when came the card draw we needed at the most. Righteous Valkyrie, of course, is essential for the deck. Same with Resplendent Angel. Kylo's Reconstruction, I loved what this card did. Once we got a ton of mana up with Nykthos, this card is extremely powerful to help us, of course, just finish off our opponents. Leyline of Hope, I love this card. I actually really am happy that the card definitely performed when we needed it to. That was great. As far as the land base is concerned, I probably would have to adjust the ratio a little bit here because I do like the fact that we do have access to both Cavern Souls for uncounterability and Nykthos, but it does get a little greedy. So I'm not sure if Mutavault helped us out too much today. Maybe I would even trim it down to probably just a single copy and then just make sure we have enough planes to cast what we need because we did have some clunky moments, but that's okay. It's one of those things that just comes with learning how to deck build better and better. As far as the overall sideboard plan, I probably would have to readjust the sideboard a little bit because there were definitely some matches where we definitely needed better removal and we did not have that in the sideboard. So that's just something to be aware of in the overall. As far as your, how was your deck, Dense Planet? I did like what you were doing there. You definitely had some good plays. But I will say the only thing that kind of, I think I would have to see the deck overall to kind of get a better feel for it, but I do like what it's trying to do. So good job on that, Dense Planet. Just be aware of course, that you might, you did have good removal, but I guess for my deck, I just went so fast. It did take a little bit more removal from your end to stop me, but kudos to you still, at least for what you had. It actually didn't do too bad, even with the tap lands. So good. I am happy that it turned out as well as I was expecting it to. Nothing I would expect less from you. So keep on refining it. It'll get better. Trust me. Your decks out there, everyone, all of your decks will get better no matter what. So good job. Leave the list if you can in this, as always in the Discord. So hopefully I can kind of get a better evaluation of it. I'll try to see if I can try to comment a bit more on decks when I have more time. Otherwise, overall, I didn't really get a chance to do some of the things I wanted to see, so we didn't really need the Soul Guy Landers much. Deafening Silence, sadly, we just couldn't get it out there, so that was a bit of a shame there. Same thing also with Masked Vandal. Didn't get a chance to see the perform. Sigarda, we were so close to seeing if that card was even worth putting in the deck, so things to kind of readjust in the future. Overall, however, I do like the deck as is. One more time, I probably would adjust the sideboard so it's not as clunky, but it overall still performed, at least the main deck did its job. So it did what it did today, and I'm actually very happy with how that turned out. Now, unfortunately, and I'm just going to be honest with you, Angels is, again, a very, very expensive deck. And I do mean that. Like, the only way you can make it cheaper and budget is you would have to kind of go awkwardly into just pure life gain. You can do that, but again, it really wouldn't feel like an Angel deck. So just be aware of that if you do want to build the deck. I really don't know if I can actually kind of make it cheaper. The only exceptions, however, is if you do want to try to make it cheaper, minimum, you probably could cut Cavern of Souls, cut the Yaganjo, and cut the Mutavault. Maybe drop to 3 copies of Nykthos at most. So that frees up there 4, 5, 6, 7 rares if you want to cut some stuff. And then sideboard, of course, you can just do some cuts there, so you don't have to use the Grand Abolisher. Of course, that would be 1 more rare to cut, or I'm sorry, Mythic. 2 more rares in Sigarda here. Another Mythic and Angel of Grace, just to give you a little bit more wiggle room. Authority of the Consuls can also be taken out too if you want to. I would probably say maybe put it in something like, something that gives you... something that would give your whole deck a little protection. So Dawn's Truth, if you are willing to spend it, maybe this might have been better for us just to protect us against wraths. So something, at least if you want to try something with a rare. If you want to, we have cards like Surge of Salvation. If you want to do a little bit more protection, it's just, again, depends on how you want to take the deck. So there's definitely options for you. Again, just to prove that Angels are not the best at budgets. Because look, let's be honest here. There are Angels, and definitely cheaper, but they don't hit as hard. Angel Vitality probably would be the best option for you, and if you want to replace anything at the 3-drop slot, but that is a little clunky just because of the fact that it'll only get better if you actually have more life gain. Other cards you could try to substitute will be cards like Invasion of Dominaria, but again, it's clunky because you have to flip it in order to actually get an Angel out of it. Most of the other good Angels tend to be a little bit on the higher curve while they're still being budget. So I don't know. Maybe in the future, hopefully Wizards will give us more cheaper Angels, but we'll see. We shall see. So that's pretty much it for now, everyone. I will leave, of course, this version of the deck that we played today in the comments once I have finished this up. Now, those of you who have stuck around this far into the stream before we end it all, thank you one more time. You are all my true fiery friends. And as always, I'll be more than happy to show you what we're going to be doing in the coming days and weeks leading up to the end of the year. So, just like I mentioned from the previous stream, we will have, of course, one more Basically deck, Basically Treasures. It's a very spicy combo deck that still has no rares or mythics, so that's going to be our final one in the 3-color series. We'll be starting up next year, 4-color ultra budget deck tech, so those are coming soon. We have... me, when I'm recording now, the Fight Before Christmas. I love this deck so much. It's actually a lot of fun, but we'll see what we can do. I don't know if I have enough time to squeeze in gameplay for it, but I will do what I can to still get this deck tech out before Christmas, because that's the whole point of it. I'll do my final analysis of what I believe is the best card that came out of 2024 from sets that dropped this year, so that'll be a short coming up soon. We'll also be opening up our 400th booster pack, so that'll also be a YouTube short that's going to be coming out soon, and maybe I'll throw up a couple of little commentary videos, just the mini ones in YouTube short form, just in the next couple of days. As far as the next future streams, next stream we're planning on doing a Friday stream, so hopefully we'll have something that I want to try to play with there. Not sure what I want to try yet, but we do have a couple of very powerful decks, some budget stuff out there, just depending on, again, what I feel like once we get to the end of the week. But otherwise, that is basically it to you, everybody. I'm pretty much going to wrap it up here, everyone. Thank you one more time. Before we go again, shout outs to all of my fiery friends out there. Again, big shout outs to you, Den Splendor, for always being dedicated. Thank you, Cookie, for your major support there and everything. Those of you that were also watching from YouTube earlier today, thank you again for those of you out there. I'm sorry if Like, you're not there anymore. But again, appreciate it if you're still lurking. Thanks again for that support. Those of you that were watching, of course, also on, what is it now? Oh, we have also one Instagrammer again. I know, Cookie, you're on there too, but Bahama Boy Shaving, thanks again for also being there as well. I know you were lurking, so appreciate your support still. But otherwise, whew, okay, I am pretty much done and pooped out. So I'm going to have to breathe for a second here, get myself ready for my job, and I'll be out. But again, we'll be back on Friday, and I'll let you know what time that is later this week. Thank you one more time, everybody. Have a wonderful week. I do hope, again, you do enjoy wherever you're at. Be safe out there for the holidays. And again, we'll see you again soon. But as always, just remember no matter what you do play in the game of life, always be sure to burn bright. We'll see you next time, everybody. Later.